Hi and welcome to the Pomegranate trip to the 2015 tourney. This time he will be placing against probably the old guard, someone haven't particularly seen around. He's going in his game by the nick Slim Shady, but he's actually former old guard. I don't really know the situation. All I know his handle is BongZz, and well, that's a pretty cool nickname to have. And Slim Shady is real in this one as well. So let's see how they open. Let's take a quick pause here. Probably going for the 4D, but barracks build from the Germany or air. No.
Sir, enemy is
4 buildings, 3 depots, 1 barracks. Okay. And the Pomegranate is probably. Is he going for more depots? So 3 depots and barracks as well. So both players actually doing the same build. 3 depots, barracks, and then work from there. Really standard build, which would I call it? Pretty much adaptive. It's not forcing build by any means, and by forcing build I mean when you kind of force the opponent to do some things he wouldn't really want. And the barracks opener is really one of my favorites, since it allows the game to flow in an adaptive way. Well, you can actually force. It could be forcing game as well with barracks if you tend to do mass infantry pushes, since the enemy has to respond. But so far it's been pretty even. So the BongZz adds another building, and did he cancel it? Yeah, he wants an airfield, but he did cancel the airfield and will opt for a tank base. And the Pomegranate. He's making barracks, and a depot. So adding his 4th depot, which is totally fine on the front line. I believe the front line is only map where you can actually open with 5 depots and don't get punished. Sometimes. Maybe you can. But 4 depots is... Frontline is definitely the maps where I would go 4 depots almost every game. Unless you're playing against air, which there will get you crushed. So the first units have been popping out, and this would be a rather, as we established in the previous game, a rather important unit as a recon. The fastest recon there is, I would believe so. Not the fastest, but 39, that's pretty fast.
Sir, enemy is blitzing in this sector.
Not much going on yet. Slim Shady adds another, or BongZz adds a 4 depot as well. Research complete. So yeah, he finished his heavy infantry upgrade, and Slim is opening another building. This time artillery and RT base. And I was believe that
Sir, enemy is blitzing in this sector.
Pomegranate adds a couple of buildings of his own, and actually adds a fifth depot here.
Building deployment completed.
We'll make a base, small Slim City there,
Building deployment completed.
as opposed to here. So he would have an easier time controlling this depot, and this depot is probably one of the most contested depots in the front line of all time.
Sir, enemy is blitzing in this sector.
If you can hold your depot here and prevent enemy from taking that depot, you pretty much won the economic all game. So Guardia is ready for Pomegranate as well. He decided to make a heavy infantry, and heavy infantry is really useful on this map, since the forests cover the only entry in this map. So far we haven't seen any armor actually been built from the armor base. Pomegranate decides to roll with Stugs, or Isus, or assault guns for short. Probably will try to take a sneaky peeky at this depot. Will take quite some while, but there's a blitz in the middle, so nothing to worry about. So about cards, yeah, it's a blitz decryption, and Slim Shady wants with blitz, camo, and decryption. So Poma has definitely cards saved up here. Wow, what a build! A Sturmtiger. Well, that's pretty cheesy. I mean, it's godly, but it's quite funny. And the Flak 88. Interesting choice, but we'll definitely deal with those heavy infantry as well as these, and supplied by just armored recon, it could really end this. And 40 back this. This is a really strong pushing force, even with one. It kind of depends on how well Pomegranate splits his units. Isu trying to take a couple of shots. Has a 2. Armor 2. And I would guess the Sturmtiger does deal damage to the... Doesn't hit precisely. We'll just roll a lot of more assault guns. And we'll try to divert his attention by really actually pushing there. Since these are pretty still good against recons, if he manages to spread his 80 guns well, the Sturmtigers have no real choice of... Let's see if the 88 gets a shot on these assault guns, but generally it's quite fragile against any kind of rocketry, since it has no armor at all. Another Sturmtiger gets produced, as well as the light Panzertank 3 to kind of stop infantry push, at least secure this depot, while holding Sturmtigers to secure this depot, not to allow to get there. Loses his recon in process. The 88 gets a snipe on the recon there. What's happening in the home base? Did I miss something? Probably not a lot going on, since there's a fierce fight in the middle. No, airfield's been... that's surprising. Oh, the Pom actually added the 6th depot, so he's raking in the cash. As it is a frontline, a quick admin will probably help win game as well. Oh, and he gets a couple of infantrymen in. Not sure if he's able to take out the depot, but is able. The tanks probably helped him a bit. So from this point, I think it's pretty game over, just by judging the economical advance. If you can see, 1, 2, 3, 6 depots for Pomegranate and 3 depots for BongZz. So that's a really big change. And while the Sturmtigers may wreck infantry and 80 guns apart, there is no real way, and he's heavily quite invested in upgrades and can't really support all that production. Managed to roll out the Tiger, but the Sui hundreds, I mean, those guys require double upgrades, and Pushkas will be supporting them. So these 200s will kill both Sturmtigers and the Tiger. Both Tigers will be dead. And the heavy infantry, despite his upgrades, I really don't see the BongZz made like a lot of upgrades, but is using only 2 or 3 of them, and that quite spells trouble for Germans if the opponent actually gets cheap anti-units, I mean the counter units. There's no way. Pomegranate tried to snipe the truck, but kind of missed, but will probably go ahead and bomb the depot anyway, since now he can pretty much hold the line and just spam push, which he does. Really viable strategy from now on. While he's not ahead in the points, he only needs a couple of snipes to make it even. Tiger are shooting assault guns at the moment, but the Suis are holding the line. One does the retreat, and actually I'm not this is on purpose, but the assault guns are quite tanking up the damage, which is totally fine while the SUs are shooting. Of course it requires some micro. I know this was intentional, not just wanted to point out that's pretty cool to get your assault guns routed instead of your SUs when fighting tanks. These guys go a little bit too far and may get shot by Tiger. I think. I'm not sure what is he chasing. Oh, he's chasing the 88. BongZz tried to relocate his 88, but Pushkas will help. I'm going with it fire. Something exploded there. I'm not sure what. Didn't spot it right away. Pome opens a couple more heavy infantry. Probably will try and go ahead and push this down. Depots are 2 to 6. Any admins? No, not any admins, so 3 pushkas is enough, and I wonder what Pom is doing with all that extra money, not making airport yet. A couple of tigers will try to hold the line. The SUs aren't that really that particularly a lot. If the tigers manage to... Yeah, but the Su-100s, they're really tough. So the 4 armor does 20 damage, does 24, so SUs are really good against tanks, especially with costs added. Will he get... yeah, gets a couple SUs, just so these 3 tanks aren't that scary. And the Sturmgängers just get hit bloody by SU-100s. This was accompanied by a Tiger Micro. This could maybe work if you can tank the damage a bit. Yeah, one gets shot and the second gets shot, but no Micro involved and nobody will get picked off. A couple more SUs and a lot of infantry coming into field. And not quite anything to intercept it at the moment. This is making their work of just randomly shooting at units. No heavy infantry against this. No Stukas. Just more Tigers against more SUs. Not the way to go down. I think this is pretty much GG, given the economical advantage and the unit distribution. As you can see, the SUs cost 25. While Tigers cost 40, and they're about, let's say they're about the same in 1v1 battle if you don't use heavy infantry. And when the Sturmdagger is dead, the heavy infantry is just gonna roll in packs, and there will be nothing to stop them. Will he actually push the town? Yeah, he will actually just push the town. It's a surprise attack, but quite a bunch of Guardia just running in. 6 Guardia versus 3 men. Gets taken out the supply depot. On with. Yeah, even without infantry's help. And secures the city as well. So I have no way of... hasn't been actually harassed on any of these depots, and all soon his depots were going out. And yeah, and that's GG for the BongZz. And well, thank you for watching. This was a rather quick work and diligently played game. No problems. See you next episode.